Well, I know the title says my Carothers Knives collection, but I kind of hesitate to call it a collection because it's knives I use. It's not ones I bought to have or collect. I bought these all for a reason and use them for that reason. But the first one I'll show is the Field Knife 2 or FK2. It's a good general use field knife. I like it a lot. It's very heavy duty without being overly heavy duty and still being small and light enough to carry around and use in the woods. And with the geometry they used, be very useful for everything from field dressing deer and small game up to making shelters and doing whatever you want to do in the woods. I like the knife a lot and has become my new go-to when I'm hunting. The next one I guess I'll show off is matching handles here in double black micarta, which is the UF2, the Utility Fighter 2. And this one I have not used yet, really. I think I chopped a couple things up around in the kitchen just to run it through its paces for a minute when I got it because I was excited to get it. But this one's going to go on a belt rig that I'm making, and I haven't done much with it other than to fondle it watching TV and decide, although I had been put off by the tip, kind of like I was put off with the tip on this one, it has a weird sweep in my opinion. I found them to be very useful. I like the design a lot. Excuse me. So I'm looking forward to running that one through its paces, but I haven't had it that long. And then the next one we'll grab is the HDFK, or Heavy Duty Field Knife. This one I have thumped on, and this is the heavy duty field knife. I mean, if you only have one knife, this could be it. Still small enough to carry around and use for pretty much any chore you can think of, but robust enough and long enough that, I mean, you could, if you had the time and the energy, you could really chop down something monstrous with this. I really like this knife a lot. I haven't found it to be too big to not be useful, even on small tasks. And it's one of my absolute all-time favorite blades. And although these are almost the same size, the weight difference is absurd. And then you go to the big mama, the medium chopper. This is a 10-inch blade. And this is my favorite big knife of all time. I use this a lot just to get firewood ready for the fire pit in the yard or screwing around. Any excuse I can find, chopped up a play set with it. And it is an absolute beast. I love it. But this medium chopper is like the pinnacle of 10-inch bladed knives. I gotta try and move it back here so it'll even fit in the picture. But anyways, this may be my Carothers collection, but it's not a collection in as much as it doesn't get used. And I have them all for specific purposes, and they fill those tasks perfectly and better than other knives I have owned for the same purposes. Anyways, I just figured I'd share because I was putting a few videos up on these knives, and I was assuming that someone would say, let's see them all together in one piece, or one video. I might as well put them up now and get that out of the way. Everybody, appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. You know, if you're interested in Carothers Knives or CPK, you should grab one while you can. As I've said in other videos, they kind of do batches, and then they don't really go back to a knife unless they're tweaking it. But if you miss the boat, you most likely miss the boat, and it might be forever if they're going to do a rerun of something they've made. So if you want one, grab it while it's available, or you're going to be at the mercy of the secondary market if you can get one and whatever price they feel like charging. Everybody, appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Take care.